Well, as I was out, I thought I'd treat you to a stroll up Hamilton Road. We might as well do it all in one, mightn't we? Because I've had my breakfast. Egg and bacon sandwich, folks. You cannot beat it. And so we'll have a little stroll up Hamilton Road, see what's happening. Of course, we've got all the restaurants down here, and they can't open for a while yet. But all the non-essential, inverted commas, I think, non-essential shops are going to be able to open, I think, next week, which will be terrific for them. I do 2 new pairs of shoes, let me warn Shoe Zone in advance, and that'll be really good. And of course, places like my personal favourite charity, which is Felixstowe Basic Life Charity, will be able to get back in business with the shop, and that'll be really good news for them. Argos have been bashing along during the lockdown. They've been keeping going with doing sales through the front door, which works pretty well, I have to say. I bought a couple of things myself, so I'm really pleased about that. And of course, if you're a bit heavy on shoes, as I am, you'll be able to go and see our friend at the Mr. Cobbler shop. One of my favourite and most entertaining people in Felixstowe, nice man too. And what's happening here at Cyril Webb's old shop, nothing much, I'm sad to say, but doubtless that will be doing something sooner or later. Go into the main section of Hamilton Road, see if there's anything happening there much. The Lighthouse Cafe. And there's already a queue outside Greg's. What can you say? I like the sound of that. But of course, at this time in the morning, Hamilton Road is really quiet. I should think next week we'll see some changes next week in Hamilton Road as retailers start to get ready to open their doors, and we'll see what's happening perhaps to both Bon Marché and to Peacock's, who have still got the closing down sale signs up. I hope they keep going. I don't know. And then we've got Edinburgh Woolen Mill, which is, I was looking at it the other day and I thought, what a lovely bit of premises that is. It would make 2 nice, decent sized shops, or keep as a big one. Be interesting to see what happens there. No, I think they have the same opening hours as they have on any normal holiday, I think, Adrian. I'm not entirely sure, but it's usually the case. Morning to you, Tish, and to you. Give us a like, give us a love. Let me know you're there, because it's nice to hear from you. And of course, Ruby and Scarlett, I don't know whether they're having a refurb or what. We'll have a look. Yep. So they're saying they're going to be opening the doors again on the 12th, which will be really good. There's the mobility shop that's a relatively new move in. And of course we have the empty Marks and Sparks, which is sad. Good morning to you, Jeannie, and good morning to you, Jude, and to you, Sandra Merrick. Happy Easter to you, matey. And the sad Burton and Dotty Peas, and Iceland. That's one of my favourite shops. I like Iceland a lot. I don't know why. I think some of that stuff is really good value and some of the stuff is really nice. I think like a lot of modern shops, you have to kind of pick what you buy where. That's where I shall be going to buy some new shoes soon. I hope they give me a discount for mentioning it. I think there's about as much chance of that as me taking off and flying. And of course, this is the bank, HSBC, which will sadly close this summer. Then there's All Things Nice Cafe. That's a brand new cafe, which is interesting, isn't it? I think that's an interesting one. Good for them. And my favourite mobile phone shop, which is Vodafone, because the people in there look after you very well. There you go. What else have we got? Clinton cars look as if they're staying going. Halifax. Subway is open if you want a breakfast sandwich. I made my own egg and bacon. Wow, it was nice. Holland Barrett. Hopefully they'll be opening soon as well. And Felixstowe Computers, who only just kind of moved up here and have had to close. Hopefully they'll be open again once things wake up. Here's hoping. A bit sad though, isn't it? Really dreadful, really. Okay, and we're just going to walk across the triangle. Just catch up with some people. And at least the spring flowers look lovely. I'm really impressed with the flowers. Well done, Felixstowe Town Council. I think it's Felixstowe. Notice, I'll read it to you all. Better still, I'll let you read it for yourself. There we go. Floral planting provided by Felixstowe Town Council and maintained by Norse. Well, there you go. Looks very nice indeed. I have to say, well done, Felixstowe Town Council, and actually well done Norse as well. They do a good job of making the town centre look nice. And I'm looking over there at the palace. Viv and her staff over at the palace have been sitting on their hands and just keeping the place, you know, in reasonable order, I think, for most of last year and all of this summer, all of this winter rather. So I think Viv and her staff deserve a big pat on the back for that. I'm just going to sit down before I fall down. Okay, and we'll just have a look at what people have got to say. Shirley Taylor says, can't believe how many big shops are empty now. It's sad to see, it certainly is. Marilyn, good morning, happy Easter to you. Young Derek Jennings loves my walkabout. It's what I do too, actually, Derek. If you can do them, they're a worthwhile thing to do. Got someone whose last name I'm certainly not sure about, but Umad, nice to see you, Umad. Hope you enjoy your Easter as well. Jackie Arnold. Mary Vasey. From Cornwall. I hope it's sunnier in Cornwall than it is here at the moment, Mary. But there you go. Well, how was that for you? I must say that was a nice little stroll. Looking over the road there, I'm just looking at a couple more empty shops, because right at the end of that row of shops you can see Pondon Homes. They're now closed, and with the taxi in front of it you can just see what was another undertaker's shop, and that closed some time ago. That closed before lockdown, I think. So Sandra Merrick, morning to you. Alan Shaw, morning to you. It is, isn't it? Good morning, Jude Hunter. I'm just popping up names that I don't really recognise very much. Jeannie. See what else we've got here. Tish. Yep, we know most people now. It's nice to see you all, and it's nice to have you out here with me on Sunday morning. Okay, well, I think that's going to wrap us up. I've walked along the seafront, which is the earlier video. We've now walked along through the town centre. We'll do the outer parts of the town later in the week. And in the meantime, I will say to you, just have a look up here and see if there's anybody else. Now, that's very true, isn't it? Yeah. Looking forward to going to the cinema at the Palace again. I must say I am as well. And we watch movies on Sky Movies, and it's very nice to keep up to date with recent movies. But there's nothing like seeing a movie in a cinema, is there? Absolutely nothing like it. And then we've got Mary basically saying, yeah, it's very sunny and cool this weekend. What can I say? You're obviously a bad person, Mary. You've got to share some of that sunshine around the place. Hopefully we'll get ours this afternoon. Okay. What have we got to say? Well, a couple more things just to say. It's a Sunday. It's forecast to get nicer. If you come down to Felixstowe from, say, Ipswich or somewhere today, I assume you're allowed to. If you do, remember to bring a bit of change with you, because the parking wardens will doubtless be out and doubtless be working hard at nabbing people. So park, if you can't park on the street reasonably without obstructing other people's properties, etc., then bear in mind you'll have to pay for a parking space. It's only £1.50 for 2 hours. You spend more than that to actually get yourself down here in petrol from Ipswich, Colchester, or wherever. So don't be a bit mean, and we'll see you here soon. Don't forget to buy your ice creams and coffee on the seafront. There's loads of places going to be open for takeaway food and drink. So enjoy your day. Okay, I'm Chris. This is Felixstowe Live. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you soon.